Tommy Robinson sparks tense debate with bold criticism of Sadiq Khan and Nigel Farage on live broadcast. In a fiery and controversial live TV appearance, activist and commentator Tommy Robinson stirred intense public debate by leveling direct criticism at both Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, and Nigel Farage, former Brexit Party leader. His remarks, delivered in his trademark confrontational style, quickly ignited conversation across political circles, the media, and social platforms, with many viewers reacting strongly both in support and opposition. Though known for his polarizing rhetoric, Robinson's appearance this time brought unexpected angles. While many expected him to target the political left, he also delivered an unfiltered critique of one of the UK's most prominent right-wing figures, Nigel Farage. The dual criticism set the stage for a wide-ranging discussion on leadership, accountability, and the future of political discourse in Britain. Robinson began the segment by airing grievances over what he views as failings in the current leadership of London. "There's a sense that London has become less safe, less free, and more divided," he said, attributing many of those concerns to decisions made under Khan's administration. He pointed to ongoing issues such as rising knife crime rates, controversial public policy decisions, and cultural tensions within the city. Robinson expressed frustration over what he described as a disconnect between City Hall and the everyday Londoner. In response, supporters of Sadiq Khan have pointed to data-driven policies aimed at public safety reform, investment in youth services, and improvements in air quality through green initiatives like the expansion of the Ultra-Low Emission Zone, ULEZ. The mayor's office has often reiterated its commitment to inclusivity and protecting the most vulnerable communities. Analysts say that while Robinson's views may be controversial, they do reflect sentiments held by some segments of the population, especially in outer boroughs where residents have raised concerns about policing, housing affordability, and urban neglect. In a surprising twist, Robinson didn't limit his criticism to the political left. He took aim at Nigel Farage, a figure often associated with many of the same conservative and populist causes Robinson himself has championed in the past. He had a massive platform and a chance to stand firm for people who feel voiceless, and what did he do with it? Robinson said. He accused Farage of prioritizing media appearances and political branding over long-term grassroots impact. Robinson's criticisms appear to stem from a belief that Farage, after the Brexit campaign, stepped back from more controversial or hardline topics, choosing instead to pursue broader appeal. "People wanted change, and they got a soundbite," Robinson claimed, suggesting that Farage failed to capitalize on his political momentum. Farage, on the other hand, remains a high-profile media figure who has redefined his role in British politics. Since stepping down as Brexit Party leader, he has continued to influence public opinion through television commentary and digital platforms. His defenders argue that he helped achieve one of the most significant shifts in UK policy in decades Brexit and has since pivoted to new areas of debate, including immigration and free speech. Reactions to Robinson's appearance were swift and deeply divided. On social media, some applauded him for saying what others are afraid to, while others condemned the remarks as unnecessarily aggressive or lacking policy depth. One commenter wrote, "He raises real concerns about crime and political failure, but his delivery loses people who might otherwise listen." Another user countered, "Tommy is the only one brave enough to challenge the whole establishment left and right." Political observers note that Robinson's comments reflect growing discontent with the status quo from across the spectrum. His criticism of both Sadiq Khan and Nigel Farage may resonate with a rising demographic of voters who no longer align neatly with traditional party lines. "People are frustrated," said one political analyst. "They're tired of political spin." Robinson taps into that frustration, though not always in a way that builds consensus or constructive solutions. Critics of Robinson often point to his confrontational tone and history of controversy, arguing that such communication styles add more heat than light to public discourse. Yet his supporters argue that traditional political figures often sidestep hard questions, and voices like his though unconventional bring much-needed urgency to the conversation. Whether one agrees with his style or not, the fact remains, Robinson's appearance has sparked an important conversation about leadership, disillusionment, and the evolving landscape of British politics. As parties prepare for future elections and attempt to re-engage with the electorate, such disruptive perspectives, however polarizing, are forcing difficult topics into the national spotlight. Tommy Robinson's bold comments about both Sadiq Khan and Nigel Farage reflect a turbulent time in British political life. With public trust in leadership at a crossroads, and political loyalty more fluid than ever, voices from outside the mainstream are gaining attention even when they challenge both sides of the aisle. What do you think? Do Robinson's critiques reflect real concerns, or are they too divisive to be helpful? How should public figures balance strong opinions with respectful dialogue? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update on UK politics, opinion, and current affairs. Stay curious, stay respectful, and stay informed.